There is someone right now that you have never spoken to, and it's killing you. Not loudly, not dramatically, just quietly, in the background of your day. Every time you see them, that small ache, that I should have said something, that moment you played out 100 times, perfectly, inside your head, but never once, out loud. You told yourself you'd do it tomorrow. Tomorrow came. You didn't. And now tomorrow has become a habit. I lived inside that habit for years, watching from the sidelines, letting moment after moment pass, while someone else walked up, said something simple, and got the person I was too afraid to approach. I told myself it was just my personality, just who I was. That was the most expensive lie I ever believed. Because here's what nobody told me, and what I'm going to tell you right now. The people who can walk up to anyone, anywhere, anytime, are not built differently. They are not more attractive. They are not fearless. They just learned what you are about to learn. Confidence is not something you have. Confidence is something you do. And approaching someone you're attracted to is not a talent. It is a skill with specific, learnable steps that the human brain responds to every single time. After this video, you will never look at that moment the same way again. Before the tricks, you need to understand why this feels so hard. When you see someone attractive and think about approaching them, your brain doesn't say opportunity. It says threat. Your amygdala, your brain's threat detection center, fires the exact same signal it would fire if something dangerous was coming toward you. It cannot tell the difference between a predator's chasing me and I might get rejected. Both feel like a threat to survival. And here's the cruelest part. The longer you wait, the worse it gets. There's a principle called psychological momentum. The more seconds that pass between the moment you notice someone and the moment you act, the more your brain writes a story against you. They look busy. They probably have someone. I'll embarrass myself. None of that is real. That is just fear, filling silence.
Trick number 1. The 3-second rule.
The moment you feel the impulse to approach, you have 3 seconds to move your body. Not to plan, not to rehearse, just to move. Because every second after 3, your brain builds another wall between you and that person. The internal negotiation is rigged. Fear wins every argument. If you let it run long enough, move first. The words will come. Trick number 2. Warm it before you start. Cold approaches fail, more often than warm ones. Not because of what you say, but because of how jarring it feels for someone's brain to go from 0 to full social engagement with a stranger in 1 second flat. Psychologists call this social priming. A small, low-stakes interaction before the real one changes everything. Make brief eye contact and smile before you approach. Let their brain register you as a safe presence before you say a meaningful word. By the time you walk over, you're not a stranger anymore. You're already someone they noticed, and that one shift changes the entire emotional climate of the first 30 seconds. Trick number 3. Name your nervousness out loud. I know, this sounds backwards. I spent years hiding every trace of anxiety before an approach. Act cool, look unbothered, give nothing away. And it made everything worse. Because the energy I spent hiding it was the exact energy I needed to actually be present. Research from Harvard shows that naming what you feel, saying it out loud, reduces its grip on your body almost immediately. So instead of pretending, try something like, I'll be honest, I almost talked myself out of coming over here. That one sentence disarms everything. It makes you instantly human. It makes them feel chosen rather than targeted. And people who make others feel chosen become almost irrationally attractive every single time. Trick number 4. Lead with curiosity, not performance. I spent years approaching people, trying to be impressive, and I cringe thinking about it, because the energy of trying to impress someone, they feel it before you finish your first sentence. It's slightly performative, slightly tense, and it kills the interaction before it breathes. The complete opposite is curiosity, genuine, unhurried curiosity about who this person actually is. Psychologists found that people who ask questions from a place of real interest are consistently rated as more attractive and more intelligent than people who lead with statements about themselves. People don't fall for impressive. They fall for interested.
Trick number 5. Use their name. Once.
Studies show that hearing your own name activates a deeply personal response in the brain, one that signals recognition, safety, connection. Your name is one of the most powerful sounds in any language to the person it belongs to. So once you learn their name, use it once, naturally, woven into something real. That single moment creates a level of personal connection that most people never reach in an entire first conversation.
Trick number 6. Leave before they want you to.
At the peak of the conversation, when the energy is high and things are flowing naturally, that's when you
I
say,
have to get going.
I have to get going. But this was actually really cool. What this does, it creates an open loop. The conversation felt good, but ended too soon. Their brain wants closure, and they will think about you, trying to find it. Scarcity creates value, even in conversation. Here's what I needed someone to tell me years ago. The approach is not the scary part. The regret is the scary part. The version of you that walks away without saying anything and replays it for 3 days. That's the version that actually hurts. The conversation itself lasts a few minutes. It's just two people talking. The worst outcome is a polite exchange that goes nowhere. But the best outcome changes everything. None of these tricks matter if you go in trying to win something. The people who are most magnetic aren't thinking about what they can get. They're genuinely curious. They're present. They've made peace. With any outcome, detachment is not indifference. It's freedom. And people feel that freedom. It's attractive in a way that no line, no trick can ever manufacture. So the real psychology trick? Go in wanting to give a good interaction, not get one. Do that, and everything else falls into place. If this gave you something, share it with someone who needs it. And if you want to go deeper into the psychology of love, attraction, and human connection every single week, you already know where to be. Mind Pulse. See you in the next one.